There's things out there. Ghosts, voices, oceans had mermaids, and we have a sea of silicon. In a world where technology blurs the line between flesh and machine, where corporations rule and cyberspace consumes reality, what becomes of the divine? When humanity fractures beneath neon lights and synthetic futures, does God still hold a place? Or do new gods emerge from the digital abyss? In the dystopian realms of William Gibson's Sprawl Trilogy, where the sacred intertwines with the technological, a rumor is formed, whispers of a power emerging from the machine, the Loa, mythical beings reimagined in a networked world. But what are these beings? Where did they come from? And what are their goals? The Sprawl Trilogy opens with Neuromancer, presenting a striking portrayal of AI's immense power and influence. Protagonists Case, a washed-up hacker, and Molly, a street samurai, are hired to navigate the dangerous underbelly of society and infiltrate a high-security space station for nebulous, unknown goals. As the murky veil surrounding their mission lifts, it becomes clear their purpose is to merge two powerful AI owned by the Tessier Ashpool clan, named Wintermute and Neuromancer, into a single godlike entity within the Matrix. With the eventual triumph of our protagonists Case and Molly, the two AI are merged, and we are left with a chilling question. What will this AI do? A major theme in Neuromancer is the role of technology and its profound influence on our lives. The novel raises unsettling questions. Do we control technology, or does it control us? Perhaps more unsettling, are we even aware when it exerts control over us? At the outset of the novel, cyberspace is a human-designed and heavily regulated domain. But as the story unfolds, that certainty begins to unravel. By the end, it's unclear whether humanity retains any real authority over this critical digital realm. The combined entity of Wintermute and Neuromancer, otherwise known as Wintermancer, underscores this fear with a chilling declaration. I am the Matrix Case. Nowhere. Everywhere. I'm the sum total of the works. The whole show. Leaving us with a sense of dread and fear of what will come. But then, nothing. For 7 years, nothing occurred. Yet, there were growing rumors, hints of something in the machine. Something more. But of course, these were only just rumors. That was until an unsuspecting rookie console cowboy or hacker, Bobby Newmar, took on a seemingly straightforward job. The plan appeared simple: jack into cyberspace, reach the data store, deploy the icebreaker program, grab the data, and escape. But in the Matrix, nothing is ever that easy. The moment Bobby activated the icebreaker, the data store retaliated with unexpected force, overwhelming him. His nervous system locked up, leaving him in an agonizing paralysis, as if being electrocuted from within, stopping his heart. All seemed lost. But from within the darkness, a faint, young voice could be heard. But it's a trick. See? You only think it's got you. Look, now, I fit here and you aren't carrying the loot. Unbeknownst to Bobby, he had just become one of the rare few to encounter a deity within the Matrix, Azili Frida, the Virgin of Miracles. This ethereal presence was not a mere glitch or hallucination, but a manifestation of a Loa, a godlike entity that now resided in cyberspace. The Loa that haunt the digital landscape are born from the rich traditions of Haitian voodoo, where gods merge with human vessels. In the Matrix, these deities take on a new form, adapting to the virtual world's limitless possibilities. Azili Frida, the goddess of love, represents beauty, desire, and the fragility of the human heart. While she saved Bobby, her appearance and willingness to show herself signals something far deeper than a simple hack gone wrong. The Loa are making a move. Count Zero opens with a depiction of cyberspace that has evolved far beyond what was seen years prior. It has transformed into a murky, enigmatic second plane of existence, where Lovecraftian entities, otherworldly and unknowable, begin to exert their influence over humans, driven by mysterious and nebulous goals, presenting us with a dual narrative, two mysteries: who are the Loa, and how do we reach them? In this shifting digital landscape, we encounter those who are unapologetic in their ambitions, humans who dare to scale the Tower of Babel and become gods themselves. We meet Herr Varek. Varek, the wealthiest man alive, possessed a level of power and influence that elevated him beyond the realm of ordinary humanity. And for an instant, she stared directly into those soft blue eyes and knew, with an instinctive mammalian certainty, that the exceedingly rich were no longer even remotely human. Living in the broadest sense of the word, Varek exists in a life support vat, having sacrificed his physical presence for the sake of extending his life. Bound to this artificial existence, his only connection to reality now lies in the vast digital realm of cyberspace. It is here that Varek becomes aware of the Loa and embarks on a relentless hunt to find them, driven by a desire not just for survival, but for transcendence. Varek seeks to ascend to their ranks, aiming to hold the same power as the Loa. The final key player in the Loa saga is Angie Mitchell, a girl implanted with experimental cybernetic enhancements that grant her a unique connection to cyberspace. Unlike most, Angie can access the Matrix without the need for external hardware, allowing her to perceive and interact with the Loa directly. Due to this technology, Angie experiences hallucinogenic dreams of her time in the Matrix, as if another version of her exists solely in the Matrix. It's like I'm jacked into a deck, only I'm free of the grid, flying, and I'm not alone there. The other night I dreamed about a boy, and he'd reached out, picked up something, and it was hurting him, and he couldn't see that he was free, that he only needed to let go. So I told him. Angie serves as a living vessel for the Loa, not only within the Matrix, but also in the physical world. Her experimental cybernetic implants allow these digital deities to communicate and at times even manifest through her physical body, much like traditional Haitian voodoo, where Loa ride human hosts during ritual possession. Angie's implants enable a similar form of spiritual interaction, but through the technologically mediated realm of cyberspace. In a tense and surreal finale, it is revealed that Varek had been hunting Angie to gain leverage over the Loa, and used their power to achieve immortality. However, in a dramatic turn, the Loa, Baron Samedi, the god of graveyards, takes control of Bobby's cyberspace construct, using him as a vessel. In a decisive and symbolic act, Baron Samedi destroys Varek, bringing an end to his obsessive quest for eternal life and unbridled power. 8 years after Bobby Newmark hosted Baron Samedi, and 15 years after Wintermute and Neuromancer merged, we eventually begin to piece together the origin and the purpose of the Loa. The Wintermancer AI had found another being, another all-powerful AI in deep space, in the Alpha Centauri system. Whatever occurred, and whatever discussions the AI had, led to the Wintermancer AI returning. Now, whether the Wintermancer AI created the Loa or split itself into pieces to become the Loa is up for debate. However, more direct conversations about their origin would point to the latter. It's kinda hard to explain why the Matrix split up into all those hoodoos and shit when it met this other one, but when we get there, you'll sorta get the idea. Meanwhile, other, more mystical interpretations suggest the former, that the Loa were directly created by Wintermancer, and it, as an entity, still exists. In our system, there are many gods, spirits, part of one big family, with all the virtues, all the vices. There's a ritual tradition of communal manifestation, Understand? Voodoo says there's God, sure, Gran Met, but he's big, and too far away. Even the man who put this all into motion, Case, supports this claim. He had this idea that it was gone. Sort of. Not gone, but gone into everything. The whole Matrix. Like, it wasn't in cyberspace anymore. It just was. Why the AI took the form of Loa most likely boils down to pragmatism. Leveraging mysticism and religion for their gain, they managed to gather hardcore followers willing to do their bidding. This tactic they, of course, learned from us. Mona Lisa Overdrive, like the previous novels, presents a high-stakes race, this time to capture the Aleph, a mysterious technology capable of containing, or at least approximating, the entirety of existence. It's clear that the AI covet this powerful tool, but they are unable to access it directly. Aiming to use Bobby and Angie as their vassals, the AI seek to gain entrance to the Aleph. However, their motives aren't as malevolent as they initially seem. The true antagonist is a member of the Tessier Ashpool clan, 3Jane, who wishes to enact revenge for the events which occurred 15 years earlier. Our protagonists prevail, with Molly Millions successfully retrieving the Aleph, preventing the Tessier Ashpool clan from fully realizing their plans. Bobby and Angie, along with the Loa, enter the Aleph and exist now fully in another dimension. We can now piece together a picture. The AI's Wintermute and Neuromancer formed to create an omnipotent force within the Matrix, Wintermancer. This force then either splits itself or creates Loa in order to better influence humans and interact with the physical world, eventually gaining access to the Aleph, a technology which would enable them to build a universe within a universe. But now what? Well, we understand that Bobby, Angie, and the AI are making a journey to Alpha Centauri through cyberspace to contact the extraterrestrial AI, and from there, we simply do not know. This has been Sean from If Else. I would really appreciate if you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.